Hey everyone, so many people have been requesting, and I have been tagged so many times to do the 15 weird facts tag, which was started by Carly Chrisman, who I love. Her videos are amazing, so I'll link her down below. But I thought, oh, it's just like another tag video, everyone's doing it, but the more I watched them, the more I got addicted to them, and the more I wanted to make my own video. And when I first watched Carly's, I was like, oh my gosh, that's like so fun. But I was like, does anyone really want to like hear me talk about like random things about me? Turns out quite a few of you do, and I personally have been watching every single 15 weird fact tag that comes into my subscription box, so I hope you guys enjoy mine and get to know me a little bit better, because like you only know me from watching so many videos and watching and reading Twitter, like my second channel and everything. And so I think this is a fun way to get to know like weird facts that maybe you wouldn't know about me, because like there is more to me than meets the eye. Obviously I am, you only know so much about a person from a couple of 15-minute videos and a couple of tweets, So if you want to get to know me more than this, you can check out my iPhone channel, because I will be vlogging with like friends and stuff. So if you want to check that out, you can find the link is down below. It's Alley Cosmetics, like an iPhone, or Justine, whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna stop rambling. Question number 1. What's a nickname only your family calls you? My full name on my birth certificate is Alicia, Alisha. My friend and her mom, who are like my family, call me Lee. Sometimes my dad and like a lot of my Greek family calls me Aliki, because I don't know, in Greece my full name is Alicia, so they just call me Aliki in Greece. And then sometimes I get called Aliki Vudouklaki. I don't know what it means, but it's just a Greek nickname, I guess, that I got called a lot. Number 2, what's a weird habit of yours? I have many weird habits of mine. I'm slightly compulsive. I need to do a lot of things in order to keep my sanity going. One thing I always have to do, and my friends always make fun of me for it, is whenever I'm hanging up on a phone call or a text or anything with a loved one, like especially my parents and my sister, I always have to say I love you no matter who I'm with, no matter where I am. I always have to say, okay, bye, love you. Because I feel like if I don't say I love you, the one time I don't say it, they're gonna like die, knock on wood. So I have to say I love you before every single phone call, every time I leave the house. Even if I'm really, really mad at one of my family members and they're going out or anything, I don't care. It's always I love you, see you soon. Because I don't know, I guess like the last time I see someone I love so much, I don't want it to be bad. I want them to like remember me and know that I love them, because I mean, I show my love, but I want them to be able to like hear it and process it. Another weird thing I do is when I take a sip of drink, whether it's water or Diet Coke, when I used to drink Diet Pepsi, it's almost been 3 weeks I've been without any soda, which I'm really proud of. I always kind of like I'll take a sip, and my sister always makes fun of it for me, but I'll take a sip and I'll go like I don't know, like so I can really taste it. I don't know, it's just really weird. I wrote down some of these because like I knew I'd forget them. Okay, so another weird thing that I do is only with certain people who I'm really comfortable with, if they say something funny, I'll like imitate it in a really weird voice. And I do this mostly with my best friend Nikki, because like Catherine knows what I'm talking about and she watches my videos, so she'll be like, oh yeah, she does that. But I'll be like, Nikki will be like, I don't know, she might do a lisp or something, and I'll be like, oh, you sounded like this, in a really weird voice that sounds nothing like that. I have probably many other weird habits. I mean, I bite my nails and stuff, but that's not weird. Yeah, so that's some of my weird habits. I don't know. If I find any more, I'll I don't know, do a video on my second channel. Number 3, do you have any weird phobias? I am deathly afraid of losing my family, being kidnapped or, God forbid, raped. I'm really, I've grown up, my parents are in the bar business, and so I've grown around, I don't know, unless you're in the bar business, you don't really get, how it can be potentially, dangerous and stuff. So I'm really afraid of losing my parents or my sister, any family member, really. But in terms of, normal phobias, I'm very scared of spiders, insects. But I only, recently discovered my intense phobia of bridges. I went to go see the Final Destination 5 movie. I've always been scared of bridges, but now I'm just even more scared of bridges because of that whole fall thing. And it's actually based on a true story. I think it was the Tacoma Bridge collapse in 1940. I'm really scared of that. Another thing, okay, this isn't really a phobia, it's just something I don't like. I can't eat facing an older person. Like 60s, 50s, okay, but I just can't. I know this is like so shallow and everything, and my friends always, I'm sorry, I'm not sure if it's crooked or not, and my friends like always like comment about it and everything, but if I'm like, if I go to a restaurant and they're seating you and the booth is like, or the table's like directly looking at an older person, like old, like not like 50s, 60s, but like really wrinkly and everything. I know this is so bad, and I love older people. I love them. I just can't look at them while they're eating, and I can't eat. I don't know why. It's really, really bad, and I love old people. I go to, well, I don't really go to old folks home that often, but I really like old people. Just I can't eat across from them, except for one. My best friend Nikki's Nana. She's adorable. I love her so much. I can eat with her, but my own grandparents, like my yaya, my papu, my nana, my papa, and there's a select older group of people, but like if I don't know them, I can't. Number 4, what's a song you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? Well, if you know me, like if you're like a really good friend of mine, you know I sing constantly. I'm actually a pretty good singer, and I'm no Adele or like Whitney Houston when she pre-drug thing. But I'm a decent singer, and I won't do a singing video because only like 4 people have heard me sing, like really like sing. But I love to sing when I'm home alone, or even if like it's just my sister and my mom in the house. I'll record songs in GarageBand, and my I have 4 songs that I sing really well. One is "Rolling in the Deep" by Adele. I played my recording for my mom. She thought it was Adele. I don't know why. Number 2, Someone Like You by Adele. 3 is Colors of the Wind by Pocahontas, and 4 is Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. I love to sing. I sing all the time. Like my mom and my sister always tell me to stop singing because I'm singing all the time in the car. Number 5, what's one of your biggest pet peeves? Okay, I'm gonna sound like a major bitch. My major pet peeve is when people don't know the simple difference between your and your. Okay, let's just do a basic grammar lesson. Your, spelled Y-O-U-R, is a term of possession, like your camera, your computer, your lip gloss, like meaning it belongs to you. Or to you, not to me. It belongs to you. Y-O-U apostrophe or apostrophe R-E is a contraction for you are. Like you are going to Disneyland, or you are turning 16, or stuff like that. I don't know how people, it really grinds my gears because I mean, it's so simple, and if you haven't learned it, like, take no offense to us, but if you have learned it, if you've gone through basic elementary and high school, I'm sorry, you should know the difference between your and you are. One is a term of possession, one is a contraction for you are. It's not that difficult. I know I'm a major bitch for that, but seriously, it just really, really gets under my skin, gives me a stomachache, and I can't handle it. I just really, it's hard for me not to correct it. It's really, really hard. Another pet peeve of mine is slow walking people in the hallways. I'm a senior in high school. It's different in Canada. I'm from Montreal. I don't speak really good French. Whatever. I hate it when people stop, like no warning, like don't even move to the side, just stop in the middle hallway to talk or to do whatever they have to do. When they just stop, or even in the mall, if someone's like really slow walking and you just want to like push the back of their head because they're so slow. Like I just really, really don't like slow walking people. Another thing is when people talk with their mouth full and I can see all the mashed up food in their mouths. It makes me lose my appetite, and I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like I just can't handle that. And I hate it when people, okay, this is another one of my top pet peeves, is when people try too hard to like fit in or act funny or anything. Like you can tell when people are trying too hard to be funny and they're like just like really not funny at all. That's a really big pet peeve of mine. Okay, number 6, what's one of your nervous habits? Well, I kind of talked about this. I laugh a lot when I'm nervous, but like in terms of like touching like and biting and everything, if I'm really nervous, I'll kind of hold my finger. I don't know when this started, but I'll just hold my finger and like stand like that. Or like Carly said, I'll just kind of pick on my cuticles on my thumb. Another thing is I'll pretend to text on my phone if I'm not in school, because if I'm in school, obviously you're not allowed to text. But if I'm in I guess like in a social situation, I will pretend I'm texting and like tweet you guys or something. So I'll just like pretend I'm busy and really in demand, basically. Another nervous habit I'd say is I touch my hair a lot. Sometimes I think like people must think I have like a scalp issue or something, because I'm always like touching my hair and just like going like this and you know, and everything. So that is a nervous habit. I always touch my hair. Yeah, okay. Number 7, what side of the bed do you sleep on? I sleep on this side right here. I have a queen size bed and I could totally sleep in the middle, but I share my bed with my Pomeranian. And so he sleeps at the end of the bed, and I fall asleep in the middle, and then I somehow end up on, well, if I'm in the bed, it's the right, but if you're looking at the bed, it's the left. It is this side right here. Yeah. I love my bed. It's so comfy. All my friends who sleep in it love it too, because it's so comfortable. Number 8, what was your first stuffed animal and its name? Okay, well, I don't really remember my first stuffed animal. I was never a huge like stuffed animal person. I like stuffed animals. More so when I was like 3, 4, when I kind of had like a mind and could, well, babies have minds too, but like when I could kind of like, I don't know, like understand and process things. So the first stuffed animal that I remember ever owning and ever choosing and going to Toys R Us with my dad and like buying it, and he was a giant pig like this big, and his name was Mr. Piggly Wiggles. I don't know how I came up with that name when I was 4 years old. I'm not saying it's the most, unique name, but I don't know where that came from when I was 4 years old. And pigs are my favorite animals. I actually had a pet pig in Greece, and he was adorable. My favorite movie when I was little was Babe, and I have tons of pig figurines in storage in the basement because when I was like younger, my room was pink, so I had tons of pig figurines everywhere. It was slightly insane. Number 9, what drink do you always order at Starbucks? Okay, I love the iced tea lemonades. If it's summer, chances are you'll catch me with a green tea. I think it's venti, the tallest. I just say large. I'm not all in those names and everything. But I'll get the tallest green tea lemonade, no sweetener, just 3 Splendas if it is a venti, and 2 if it's a grande or a medium. I don't know. I want to try the black tea lemonade because my friend Lo from Lo Lou Fully Loaded said that it was really delicious, so I'm going to try that out. But I used to be really big on the passion fruit tea lemonades, but then I tried the green tea lemonades one time and I was hooked. But if it's the winter, I will be getting a non-fat vanilla latte, no whip, no foam, extra hot. And it is delicious. It's like coffee, but kind of vanilla-y. And it has to be non-fat, no whip, no foam. So if you didn't get that because of my very vicious, really huge dog, the question was, what is the beauty rule you preach but never actually practice? Now, I make it a point on my channel to never tell you to do something I don't do myself, or use myself or stuff like that. But I have to say that one thing that I said to do for you guys to do is to not brush your hair with a brush when it's wet and use a comb. I use a brush, my hair is fine, it's growing fine, it's healthy. It's not the best thing for my hair, but it's what works. I don't like combs when my hair is wet. And so I use a brush instead of a comb when my hair is wet, but I think that is the only thing that I can recall, because I use a heat protectant, I use a primer. I don't always curl my eyelashes, but that's not really a rule. That's like, I guess, like a choice. Something else, I guess, would be like a top coat and base coat for nail polishes. Just because I paint my nails so often, and I'm always like, because these are fake nails, and so I always like take them off and everything and bite them off. So, yeah. Those are beauty rules and everything. Number 11, which way do you face in the shower? I thought this was a really weird question because I was under the impression that everyone kind of faced the same way, like it was normal. I face both. I normally, 90% of the time, I'm facing my back to the shower head. And I have a pretty big shower, so I will either step out of the water frame, but I'm never facing it for long periods of time. The only time I would ever actually be facing the water is if if I was washing my face. Yeah. Number 12, do you have any weird body skills? I can't say that I do. I can do this with my finger. Like, I don't know if you can tell. Let me see if I can focus this. I can bend my finger like this, and I didn't think it was that weird. I still don't think it's weird to this day, but my friend Nikki, well, my best friend Nikki, gets so grossed up by it, and she can't do it. So I can go like this to my finger, and it's like basically a 90-degree angle. I can really stretch my fingers and everything apart, like really big, It kind of hurts when I do it though, so I don't do it that often, but I really can do it. And then I can also stretch my toes apart really far, and I could pick things up and like write and everything. Number 13, what's your favorite comfort food / food that's bad for you, but you love to eat it anyways? I'm not a big sweets girl, and so I love salty foods. Love salty foods. Onion rings, French fries, poutine. If you're not familiar with what poutine is, it's basically like Quebec's national dish. It's fries, and this sounds so gross, but trust me, it's a food of the gods. It's to die for. It's like fries, but it has to be okay. If you're from Quebec, you know La Belle Provence. The fries that they use are the best for a poutine because they're like real fries. They're not like McCain or like McDonald's or stuff like that. They're like real delicious French fries. And it's fries with a gravy with, it's fries with curd cheese, which is like such good cheese. It's one of the only cheeses I can eat like when it's not like melted or anything. And really delicious gravy poured on top. And you eat it like with a fork usually. But the gravy has to be not the chicken gravy, because a couple of places actually switched to using chicken gravy, and that's just lame. It's really disgusting. The gravy has to be like a really good brown gravy. Aside from that, I'm a big pizza lover. Number 14, what's a phrase or exclamation you are always saying? I always go, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I say oh my god a lot because, I don't know, I just say it a lot. Oh, I know what I say a lot. And my friend Andrew used to make so much fun of me for this because I would always go, apparently this, or apparently that. Like, I'll be like, apparently Roberto said this about me, or apparently, and he would always make fun of me so much because I'd be like, apparently this happened, or apparently. So I say apparently a lot, or usually, or, I always start off my sentence sometimes, like usually, like in real life, apparently I almost said it. To him, I would always say apparently. Number 15, time to sleep. What are you actually wearing? I'd have to say that what I wear to bed every night varies. I also have a lot of silk, like sleep rompers that I wear often, which are really nice and really comfortable. A lot of times though, I just wear shorts and like a tank top, or actually not a tank top. I always wear t-shirts because I get kind of cold in my shoulders. I kind of like being cold at nighttime though, because I like to bundle up in my covers like a cocoon. But during the winter time, I remember last winter it was very cold and the heat was on, but you know sometimes you just get like the chills going to sleep. I just got the chills like all the time. So I actually got up and got a house coat, and I wore a house coat to bed. So when I woke up, it was like, oh my gosh, you're so smart. You're already wearing a house coat. It depends on the night and everything, but usually just like shorts and a t-shirt. I can't wear socks to bed because I don't know. I don't like socks. I'm always barefoot. My mom is always like, wear socks, wear slippers. I just like being barefoot. I rarely ever wear socks unless I need to. So definitely I'm sockless. Hair up, pajamas, whatever. I mean, I have cute pajamas, but they're comfortable. They're not like scantily clothes or whatever. So I wear a lot of that stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. I know this is already, yeah? How come you have your dog locked out? You look so sad. So I'm getting ready to go, but Bentley, my dad said Bentley was very sad. So I brought him back into my room because he started barking, and I just put him outside so he could see. Anyways, we're gonna get going, and thank you so much for watching my tag video. Let me know if you watched the whole thing, and we will talk to you soon. Bye. You're cute. Look at that. Look at the little face. Look at that little face. Ooh. Oh, you're cute, Papa. Oh. Yeah, you're so cute. Oh, Mama loves you.